You know, when you start out watching anime, of course I like the shonen stuff. For me, honestly, it is repetitive. It's the same stuff there. I grew out of the shonen stuff. I don't care about repetitiveness, the fighting. I mean, that's all it is. It's just that journey of the hero going through blah, 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 blah. It's boring, it's repetitive. It's not my thing. I've moved on from that. But there are still a couple of those that I'll put on this list because they were good, and I still think they kind of are good. Then, of course, and I'm like, some of these, wow, these are shonen. So this is categorized in there for stuff that I do like to this day and will still like. Surprisingly, there's 20 of them, so I'll go by fast, somewhat fast. 20 of them, and none of them are in any order except for, I would probably say, the number one spot, bias here, top favorite anime of all time. And yes, it is a shonen title for my favorite anime of all time, so yeah. But I don't really take that into account just because it was... But anyway, let's get on with the list. Let's have some fun here and start things off with... Yu-Gi-Oh! I just had to do it again. But yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, Duel Monsters, GX specifically are the ones that I would put in there because they're real good stuff there. And not just the anime, but the manga especially. And I really liked mostly the GX manga, how it was different from the anime. And then they started doing that with the rest for every series of Yu-Gi-Oh! But the GX one there, how they took a different spin to it. I love the story. Nice, good characters. Bayangas for a lot of the characters. And just good cards. And I like Jaden. I think Jaden was just a real good character, and especially what sucks was towards the end of GX and the anime, they really started fleshing him out and making him more of a nice developed character instead of just like I always win everything, and then it ends. But the manga, I like the different take on it, especially him and Chaz and their spirit monsters, Wind Karibo and Light Darkness Dragon. Really good series, but yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Alright, Shaman King. Yes. I really enjoyed Shaman King back in the day, and I still do. I feel like it's underrated, doesn't get the love and attention it deserves. I like the art style. I stopped reading it once I noticed they censored a lot of it. I mean, it was little things like some cleavage, the little nutsack of the one character, raccoon character, cigarettes, stuff like that. It's just kind of like, the cursing, I'm like, okay. And then I just kind of get down with it, and then picked up with the Japanese stuff later on. Really good show. I feel like it just doesn't get any recognition considering the other fighting shonen titles out there right now. Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs. Yes, that is a shonen. Because I believe, it's in Shonen Jump, something like that? This is my type of shonen. It's got the ecchi, the fan service, the boobies, the butts, the cute girls, jiggly bits, the nudity, all that good stuff in there that I really love about anime, what keeps me into anime. So yeah. Really good character designs too. Really cute little story. Cutie Honey. Yes, the manga is a shonen. One of the first magical girl things, transformations, and it's a shonen title. The anime, really good. All incantations from what I've seen, I really liked. The manga, I mean, again, she's cute. It's funny. It was a part of its time from Go Nagai. Really interesting stuff for back in the day, and then it continues now. And it still shows itself in what we have nowadays in anime and manga, where it kind of like, you kind of take something and be like, you know what, screw this, or screw this authority, or whatever. We're going to do this. We're going to show like some nudity. We're going to show some violence. We're going to take this stuff up a notch and screw your censors and stuff like that. Really good stuff. Cute character, adorable. Really, love those transformations. Yeah. Next up, Medaka Box. I don't know what else I can say about her, but I really like her character. I like the story. I like it's interesting. It's different. It's fun. It's a lot to it. She's good character design. She's really good, well endowed. Love her personality and her attitude. Love the mimicking stuff she does. Real fun, interesting, awesome little show. And yes, it has all the stuff you like. Fan service, ecchi, fighting. Some smart, some comedy, all that good stuff there. Really enjoyed Medaka Box, and this is the box anime that I think is better. Medaka over a Megalo. I'm serious, but I wonder how many people are triggered by that for opinions. Alright, next up. Is this a zombie? I love this show. Wish it would get another season, or just whatever. I'm reading the manga, and I just really love the show. It's funny. The character designs are awesome. A lot of good girls in it. If not all of them are just best girl type stuff. Unique story, funny, and kind of gets you at times. Is this a zombie? Got into it just because of that title, and then the Magic Girl with the chainsaw, all that cool stuff there. The big knockers of the Swallow Strike Girl, all that good stuff. Really funny, cute little show. Inuyasha. Yeah, it says shonen, and I think it would be more of like a romance type of thing, like maybe the shoujo stuff there, but they have it under shonen. So so I can see a little bit of it. Although Inuyasha, I loved Inuyasha back in the day. Not so much now, but I still appreciate it and love it. Still gotta, enjoy the rest of the remaining chapters and episodes of it. But Sesshomaru was my favorite, and Inuyasha, good times. School Rumble, holy crap! This is the most whacked out, funny. I love the main character. He's awesome. I love pretty much everything about it. It's just really funny. It's out there. So quirky, so random, so misleading, so just, it's a really entertaining show. So yeah, School Rumble. To Love Ru, yeah. I mean, again, fan service ecchi, the nudity, the panties, the puss bulges, the ass shots, nipples, all that good mistaken stuff there. Harem King stuff there. Rito, you lucky guy, awesome stuff. All the girls are really good. I love the character design, the art style, their design, their look. Very attractive, very cute, very pretty, very sexy. Good look, damn. Pretty much every girl again. Just wonderful, and it's wonderful to see all those situations, the funniness, the sexiness, and all the damn goods that come along with this awesome series. This and, of course, the Darkness series. Rosario Vampire, I mean, another good show. Again, what I just got insane, this is my type of shows. The ecchi, the fan service, the boobies, the cute girls, sexy stuff. That's what I like, and I'm surprisingly checking off a lot of here on there. This is a cute series, a lot of good girls, interesting little story, just fun, and the little romance stuff is cute too. Juden-chan, one of my all-time favorites. I love Plug and Aresta. Good girls, interesting little story, had some moments, had some touching, sweet little stuff there, especially towards the end. A lot of development between the characters, but of course, it had all the tight suits, the breasts, the nipples, ass, puss wedges. Pretty funny, it was wacky. Aresta, my girl, I mean, those things dangling in your face. Funny, cute little show, and manga series. Manga that I wish would have gotten an anime or something. Kurohime. I really like this manga series. It was from Shonen Jump, and I don't think they finished it, but I had like pretty much all the volumes. Really enjoyed it. The story was different, was something cool, and I liked the little, of course nowadays people will be probably offended by it, but I liked how it was like, she can transform from this cute little like lolly character to the big busty, buxom type of character, and with the guns and everything. There was some action, there was some sass, and there was just an interesting story that I still got to finish because hard to find those last couple of volumes. Soul Eater, what can I say about Soul Eater? I love that one. Again, the unique art style, it's different. It isn't like the same. Like a lot of the shonen, I'm sorry, a lot of that stuff everyone likes, the storyline and the characters are all so annoying or bland or unoriginal or generic. My Hero Academia, One Piece, Naruto, Black Clover, it's all like generic. It's not for me. The characters, a lot like the main characters, but this one here, a lot of interesting characters, even the ones that kind of poke fun at the genre itself. Again, the style is different, unique, totally love it, original looking look to everybody. My favorite was F the Kid. That symmetry stuff there just kills me, but I mean, every character is great, all the girls are great, totally root for everyone, interesting story, design, and I love the whole like kind of Halloweenish horror, old school monster movie type stuff in there because, what would you say? It arouses the horror buff in me and the uniqueness in art and style. So, yeah. Keijo! Girls fighting with their boobs and butts. What else can I say? It's genius, and then people that, do the typical knock it before they try it. Don't know what they're talking about because there's actually a good story there. A lot of character development. If you read the manga, it really goes into a lot of in-depth stuff. Really goes places. Pretty strong in all those aspects of what makes a good story and characters. And the boobs and butts is just the icing on the cake type of thing there. And really great detail on the boobs and butts. I mean, that's some good boobs and butts. How many times are we going to say boobs and butts? Keijo is awesome. Wish we get another season. Makin Ki. Shonen? I was like, holy crap, Makin Ki is shonen? Yes. Again, boobs, butts, nudity, ecchi, fan service, all that good stuff. A lot of good girls, all total waifu again. You root for them. Interesting story with their powers, the Makin Ki stuff there. Love the animes. Good character design. They're beautiful. The manga artists, really great job creating these girls. They're very sexy and appealing. Again, even, you got the really good boobs, the really big boobies. And of course, you got the itty bitties on some characters. Really cute, very attractive, hot, sexy stuff. Main character is pretty cool, for, the guy character for once. Interesting stuff. The battles are good. The story is good. And it's just ecchi, fan service, fighting girls, goodness. Dog and Scissors, one of my favorite series, just of the uniqueness and the kind of effed upness of it. Guy dies, turns into a wiener dog. His obsession is, well, I did a whole review of it, so if you want to check that on there, see what's so good about it. But a sexy girl there with A-cup boobies. She's still hot, I don't care. They're pretty, they're cute, she's awesome, she's naughty and kinky, and a lot of weird effed up, just a really totally out there series. Go check my review if you want to see on that. Same with Rosario Vampire, which which I did review on, and also on more in-depth on Soul Eater. So yeah. Next up, another one of my favorites that it's kind of like, what would you say, I discovered and felt like, where were you my whole life? Just like Dog's Age with how like freaking wacky and original it was. This one here, Binbougami ga Good Luck Girl, is probably one of my top of all time anime, and probably one of my all time favorites. Definitely in there, like top 5, top 10 type stuff. Binbougami ga, I love it. Go check out the review. It is awesome. It's got everything you need. It's got parody of other anime and manga. It's interesting character designs, good story, good character development, good plot. Ichiko has it's good fan service, good ecchi, funny, heartwarming, and very sweet. Very interesting, messed up, hilarious little show. Yu Yu Hakusho. Back in the day, I loved Yu Yu Hakusho. It was really good. Urameshi. I really enjoyed the show. Wow there, Yusuke. You know, you gotta... I mean, there was just so much good about it. I love it. I still like it to this day. Trying to get back to watching it again to catch up on old times. Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the starter ones for me, and I still have a place for it in my heart today. Sorcerer Hunters, another one of my firsts. Again, I got into it because of the sexy girls, especially Chocolate, that just the suspenders covering over her breasts, nothing more. The hat, the baggy pants where you see the ass crack, and probably a good shot of her puss. The S&M, funny, hot, awesome, sweet story. I like the development and the interaction with all the characters, how they are with each other, how they really do care for each other, even when he gets to be a little bit of a perv, and then they gotta put him in the shape. Great girls, great characters, funny stuff. Go check it out. Manga and the anime, Sorcerer Hunters. And last but not least, and like I said, still to this day, this is the one that really got me into anime, besides, you know, like watching Pokemon and stuff like that. But the one that really got me into like anime to this day, and it's still my favorite. I love everything about it. The characters, every one of them, the story, their backstories, their development, what they go through. It's still gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching, beautiful to see them. You feel for them during the bad times, you root for them during the other times, and you feel great when good things happen and they get what they deserve. Great characters. I love the character designs of all the characters. I loved even the dub, you know, and everyone cuts it up, but I love the dub acting. That's what I watch. That's the voices I prefer, especially for the main character and for, you know, his, you know, bad sidekick there. Total great, funny, everything about it. I love the series, and to this day I still wish it would get a proper final arc to be made, but what can I say? I mean, okay, I'll finally say it. Rurouni Kenshin. Damn it, I love that stuff. Kenshin is like the most badass character in all of anime and manga. Suck it to anyone else who thinks otherwise. That guy was awesome, and he's so genuine, and he's such a good person, though. Badass. I mean, there's so many moments in there. And again, I love Miss Kaoru. It is Uru, and then Miss Kaoru. Miss Kaoru. Miss Sao. Sanosuke. Oh my gosh. And then the memorable battles. I mean, to this day, I still get chills from when the Kyoto arc finally starts, and you get him to go against Hajime Saito, and then that stuff there to trying to awaken. I can go on and on. Love this. The score throughout the entire series is beautiful. The endings and openings were awesome as hell. The design, the animation, everything I loved about it. The manga is amazing. I wish it would get its continuation and finish with the final arc, the Jinshu arc. So much to this day. If it wasn't for Kenshin, I wouldn't be into all this stuff. Well, I probably would be, because I've always found like the boobies and the girls attractive. So I'd probably be more than that. But when it comes to like this type of story, and then the Shonen, you got a top title for me as my favorite anime, even though I prefer slice of life, comedy, simple, ecchi, fancers, all that kind of stuff there. I prefer more cute stuff, entertaining stuff to laid back and enjoy. But Kenshin takes a top spot, always will be. That's why I leave him out of a lot of things when I make lists and stuff like that, because it'll be biased, and Kenshin will always pop up on top. Absolutely love Rurouni Kenshin, everything about it. I could go on and on and on about it, and how amazing it was, and just how inspirational and everything. But Rurouni Kenshin, favorite shonen of all time, favorite anime of all time, pretty much. So yeah, there you go. So those are the shonen I like. Surprisingly, a lot of the ones I like today can be considered shonen, so I'm very happy. I mean, there's more, like High School of the Dead, Girls Bravo, Heaven's Lost Property, Ganokan, Grenadier, Triage X, Armed Girls, Machiavellianism, Fairy Tail. I mean, they get an honorable mention because like Urza and Lucy, hot boobies, good character design. They're very hot and attractive girls, and damn, the boingy boingies. But anyway, so yeah, keep it fapping. So there, I do like some shonen, so I don't hate like all shonen. I just grew out of it, and a lot of stuff nowadays is just too generic and unoriginal and nothing that amazing in my opinion. That keeps me watching. But if that's what other people watch and like, hey, I got no problem with it. I just don't like it. So most likely never will like a lot of those ones I mentioned earlier, the ones I don't like. But these ones I do like. It's got the sexy girls, got the boobies, got the ecchi and fan service, and of course the old school stuff there that I still hold to this day as really good anime. So until next time, keep it fappening. Yay. Kenshin!